Good morning. Welcome to Dashing in America. It's a Saturday. I got most of my total for the week, but I'm living in 2R, so you know what that means. If you know what that means, put it in the comment section. Give you a hint. Rest in peace, Ray Loretta. It's got me some Bojangles breakfast. Woohoo! Alright, things will pick up in a little bit. See ya when I get an offer. Got an offer. $9.50 for the DoorDash for the Bojangles. 5.9 miles. Close enough. Alright, let's go to the Bojangles. I was just there, I got my breakfast. Couldn't get my sausage McMuffins, it was too busy. The cactus is like, let's go deliver some Bojangles, because I got me a sack full of it. Yeah, 3 sodas too, man. Oh, this could go up, could go up. Oh, we gotta make a turn. Hold the sodas. Hold the sodas. All right, let's go. 7-minute drive now. Action-packed morning it is. Let's go. Let's go. No parking here. No parking. No parking. They're very strict on their parking over here. Well-to-do houses. And in this case, that $9.25 went to $11. I just got a Chick-fil-A out here, out of my zone, for $8 for 10.5 miles. I gotta drive 5.5 miles back to it, so you know this one is you know, but I don't know if I would get anything by the time I got back, so I took it. But this is where situations like this can really build up your miles quite a bit. So this is what you have to be careful of, you know. You're not always going to catch up later. You know, I took it, but I don't know, man. Gas $8, $9. Might have to pass up that $8. Might have to pass up that $9.25. You know, you got to do what you got to do. I think if that happens, I've already come up with a battle plan for $9, $10 a gallon. I get 48 miles per gallon, so I'm going to use that to my advantage and just like only stay out and make the money to survive, pay bills, have a little extra. But you know, them $250 days, you know, I don't know. That's going to be tough. I don't want to think about that right now. Okay, let's go back to Chick-fil-A. Okay, we're going to make this video into the educational video more so, unless some funny events happen, then of course I'll include them. But you know, this job, okay, before this I worked in retail, you know. Gotta grind the hamburger. I want hamburger. Okay, I'll grind it for you. I don't have to do that crap anymore. You know, that part of it is nice. There's a lot of hidden things in this job. Like, I bought this car in April, end of April. Had 50,000 miles on it. Right now I have, I think, close to 58,000. So that means I put 8,000 miles on this car. The front tires were halfway decent. Now I need tires. I've been driving around so much. Jeez. All right, you know, and that goes to the hidden aspects, you know. You know, you go to work every day and drive your car back and forth. Yeah, okay, not so bad. You put 8,000 miles in the span of a month and a half. You know, things are going to happen. Things are going to break, you know. So if you're going to do this job, you need to religiously maintain your car. Oil changes may happen once a month, every 2 months, instead of the 3 months, you know, or 5,000 miles, 10,000 miles, whatever your car gets. But if you have a car with poor gas mileage, ooh, that's not good. I had a CRV when I started this job. I was $350 a month and a half ago. Gas prices, $350 a week. I was still making money and wasn't making as much, but then I was like, you know what? People are going crazy buying cars. So I went to CarMax. They gave me a crazy offer. We're not going to make this light. Yeah, we're not going to make it. You know, gave me a crazy offer, which paid it off and gave me some money to put down on this car. And I was like, well, what kind of car would you like? I said, the car that gets the best gas mileage. I don't care what it looks like. It could, you know, be shit brown and just get me to point A and point B. So that's what I did. I got this 2016 Ford Fusion Hybrid, which gets, right now I'm getting 49.9 miles per gallon. Probably not the best, the hybrids that are out there, but it was what was available to me, and I got it. So that, and now I spend let's say it costs me, right now it costs me $50 to fill up my tank. But that will last me anywhere from 2 to 3 days, depending on how many miles I drive. But roughly 600 miles range, which is fantastic. So if I do 200 a day and make like 225, I can dash for 3 days and make that money. That's phenomenal. So I pretty much cut my gas in half, you know. So that's where we're at. We'll be more educational a little bit. Okay, got 7-minute journey. I'm going back like to the same location that I was just in. So let's get some more educational content here. All right, so I was talking earlier about gas prices. So right now it costs me $50 to fill up my tank, okay, on the current gas prices, which is around, I think, $4.39, $4.40, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, let's say gas doubles. That's now $100 to fill up my tank. Ooh. That's hard. That's hard to swallow, man. And it could get worse. It could go up even higher. Is this scare tactics that they're trying to scare us? Maybe. But the Saudis are talking about bringing a barrel of oil to $200. I mean, that's biblical right there. If gas goes to $10, $11, $12, can you go to work? Good Lord, can I do this job? I don't know, man. So $100 to fill up my tank. I've been thinking about this for the last couple days. Actually, the last couple weeks. Yes, I think I could do it. Can I go out there and make $250 a night? Day? No, I don't think so. Alright, so let's say it costs me $100 to fill up my tank. My particular car can drive 3 days on that. Okay, so regardless of what the gas price is, $1 million a gallon, I can still drive 3 days on it. May not be able to afford $1 million a gallon, but you get the picture. So I can drive 3 days. So I'm thinking to myself, alright, I need to limit myself a certain amount of miles, say 150 miles a day. And I have to include the 15.5 that comes to get out here and go home. So that's 30 miles less that I could make money. But if I could take offers that will earn me good miles and catch up and improve on that, then I can make more money. But if I stick to the 150 miles, I will drive 3 days dashing on a tank of gas. And with 150 miles, I should be able to make 150 to 175 a day. You know, subtract the gas, I can still pay bills with that, and I can still live a little more comfortable than normal. Like if I had a regular job just making crap money. So, I mean, I don't have any skill sets, so, you know, I'm not a rocket scientist. You know, I can't work for NASA and make that money. I'm not an auto mechanic and make good money. But this is where I'm at in life, so this is what I got to do. And this is where I'm making money, and I kind of enjoy it. I don't kind of enjoy it. I do enjoy it because I'm my own boss. But like I said earlier, it's, you know, it's not always the best. You know, there's always situations in every job that's not the best. But there are days where I'm out for a long time. You know, in this job, if you want to make money, you have to be out a long time because typically you make anywhere from $15 to $20 an hour. So do the math. You got to be out for a number of hours before you make good money. But you can come out here at 6 in the morning to like 2 and probably make 140 to 160, sometimes more. To me, that's livable. I can live on that if I need to with gas at $10 a gallon. Yeah, it's going to cut into my profits quite a bit, but I can still pay the bills and still, you know, go out and get some Bojangles, you know, once in a while. But if you cut that stuff out, you know, so be it. But yeah, food's gonna get much higher, but you just gotta hunker down and weather the storm. You know, I've been prepping, my wife and I, we've been prepping for this. You know, I'm not blind to it. I know it's coming. So that's where we're at. So I think you can still do this job, but it is gonna knock out a lot of people. A lot of people that have, you know, not that great of gas mileage right now, it's gonna knock people out. It just has to, you know. These fly-by-nights that come in after school's over and gonna do a little dashing with their, you know, big giant truck or caravan, you know, a Tahoe, it's not gonna work. It's just not, you know. What's gonna cost to fill up a Tahoe, for crying out loud? A couple $100 at $10 a gallon? Good Lord. All right. We're getting biblical today. That's right, because if it does go to $10, it is going biblical. Things are going to shut down. People are not going to be able to go to work. And that's what they want. Don't let it happen. Fight back, people. All right. And doing a run like this for $8 for 5.9 miles, actually it was 10.2, but I was going back to my zone for 5.5 of it, but it's still over 10 miles regardless. And if this doesn't go up, look at these houses. You don't think they can afford a little better tip? I think they can. I don't know everyone's situation, but if you got a house like this, you got to be doing pretty good, doing something right. So these little offers are just not going to cut it anymore. There's still going to be people who are going to take them, but you shouldn't. All right, let's go drop off. $3 tip. A $3 tip. Look at these houses. That's absurd. You're going to go to a restaurant, sit down, order $40 worth of food, and tip $3? My mother was a waitress all her life, and supported three children on a waitress rate. $3.75 for Chick-fil-A. It's going to get real. It truly is. I'll never deliver something with no tip. It's just never going to happen with me, and you shouldn't either. That person didn't deserve their food for $3. So I did it because there was $1 peak pay. Actually, I shouldn't have, because it was 10.2 miles. But I did it because of the kind of car I have, so I made some money. I lost more money than had I taken, a run with less miles, but it's slow. So here, 10.25 for 11.2 miles. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. A $3 tip. Look at these houses. I'll say it again. Look at these houses. That's absurd. I have to repeat it again, how absurd that is. You do this job, $3. Really? I mean, do you want to be known as someone who tips $3? That's someone who doesn't, excuse my language, just doesn't give a shit. I've come to these houses and gotten better tips, yes, but who I get more often than not, who I get the best tips from? People like myself, people who are less fortunate than these people, that don't own Teslas, and they tip me $8, $9. It's because they know. I'm not saying that all these people don't know. I'm sure a lot of these people come up, the tough life and finally made it. That's fine. That's great. And maybe they're the ones that tip really good. But some of these people here, oh my God, So if that offer didn't have PPay, it would have been $7. It would have been 10.2 miles. I would have turned that down. But I should have turned it down, but I didn't because it's slow. But now I'm at $19, but I've driven 36 miles. I do have that 15.5 coming out here, and later on I'm probably going to catch up most of that. But $10 a gallon, $3 tip. Was it going to turn into a $6 tip? It's going to be no good with inflation. Just not going to happen. Don't take those offers. Just out of principle. These people don't deserve their food, and someone certainly doesn't deserve to get their food quickly on a $2.75, $3.75 no tip. Okay. All right, let's get back. I should just go home and enjoy my day. I shouldn't be out here. I've already made over $1,000. I don't need to be out here. There's a Fusion like me. It's a hybrid. Okay. And I say that not to boast that I made $1,000. I worked fucking hard for that money. Excuse my language. I worked fucking hard for that money. 8 to 10 days a day now. When I just had DoorDash, I was out for 12 to 14 fucking hours. Whoa, buddy. But now I got the 3 apps. It's made it easier. I'll tell you that. But you're going to work hard for the money. And those of you who do this, 18.4 miles for $7.89. Come on. And I got to sit here and waste 2 minutes to tell them a reason. So, you know, it's tough. It's not easy doing this job. I mean, I'm sitting in the car all day, and I'm my own boss and all, but getting offers and stuff and choosing the right ones, you know. But here, 650, 6.1. I'm gonna take that because I gotta go back to my zone. So this is a decent offer, so I will take it. Had I been sitting in my zone, I would have grabbed that all day. People drive like they're nuts on this road, in this whole town, actually. So many accidents. Anyway, so like, what's my channel about? Is it about this type of video? No, not really. Well, yes, it is kind of. Yes and no. I mean, I basically want to show you my day. I want to show you what it's like to do a job like this, a gig worker, whether it be DoorDash, Instacart, whatever. This is what it's like, driving around all day. And I'm showing what I see, you know, like, you know, all kinds of things. Just doing a delivery, or, you know, God forbid, seeing an accident that I catch on camera. I don't want that to happen, but if I catch it, I'll show it. But, you know, it could be a fun job at times, and it could be a crappy job at times, just like any other job, like I mentioned earlier. But mostly it's fun. You know, you are your own boss. You know, you can control what you want to do. You know, if an offer comes up, I don't want to take it. You go to your boss at your job now. Hey, boss, can I work overtime? No, get the hell out of here. Then you go to yourself. Hey, can I work a little overtime, make some money, and buy that thing I want to buy? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Fly. That's the cool part about it. But it's tough, you know. I see people out here. I saw this one guy. I called him Country Roads. I've only seen him twice. I do have some footage of him. See if I can find it. But he's from West Virginia, and he didn't make it. I like to think that he's dashing across America, actually, and this is where he was at that moment. That's what I like to think about it. I like to think good things about him. He was a cool guy. I got to know him a little bit. But he's gone. I don't see him at all anymore. I mean, his car wasn't the best, but... So, you know, I see other people out here that I see regularly, so hopefully they're doing well. But it's a fun, like I said, it's a fun job at times. So I'm doing this little 650 for DoorDash. It's probably only going to be maybe 2 miles, but I was driving back here anyway. So that type of offer is good. But the one I took before this, probably shouldn't have taken. But it led me to this 650. So that's how it works out, you know. Drive a little bit of miles on that one, and you pick up a really good one and pick up on that one. You know what I mean? All right, we are at Chick-fil-A for the second time. So $6.50 sitting in this zone for 2.3 miles, I would have grabbed all day. So like I said before, that was a good one to grab on the way back, and the other one wasn't. But it all like interweaves with each other, you know, sometimes. But yeah, sometimes it becomes a tangled mess too. So that's why it's better to not take offers that are just not good. So, and just wait for ones like these, especially with, you know, in these days. But this guy, he's a regular Joe, paying me $4 probably tip to deliver his food. You know, that's decent. That's a decent tip for the distance. You know, $6.50 for 2.3 miles is a very good delivery. So, all right, let's go deliver this gentleman some Chick-fil-A. See, I feel good about delivering this delivery to this guy. You know, the other one, just got to me. But you got to shake them off. You can't think of them in that way. You got to think of them, I'm making my money, you know. Yeah, there's certain degrees that you shouldn't go to make money, but, you know, in this type job, sometimes you got to take offers like that and just, you know, deliver it, take your tip, and shake it off and move on. You know, don't dwell on it too much. The only reason I'm dwelling on it is because I'm talking to you guys. So hopefully you can learn something on this video. I'm not an expert. I don't claim to be, you know. So that's where we're at, you know. I've only been doing this a month and a half now. So, you know, I've learned some things, and I do have some life experiences that I can add to it. So, you know, hopefully, like I said, you can learn something from these videos. But This delivery reminds me of 2 deliveries that I did yesterday here to the same person, one after another. It wasn't at the same time, and there was peak pay on that of $2. So the offer, it doesn't matter what the offers were, but when you take when you take away the peak pay on both of them, they were like 2 crap offers with very low tip. There's no guarantee the same person was going to get those orders. I happened to get them, so the 2 of them together and the mileage together was very good. So, but with the peak pay, it was individually they were good as well. But you take all that away, and it's still a cheap person giving a cheap tip, because most of them are like, "Oh, it's so super close." So what? I'm still doing a service for you. I'm still bringing you your food. I'm going to pick up the food. I'm driving the miles. I'm putting the wear and tear on my car, and you're giving a cheap tip. It's just outrageous. So had there been no peak pay on those yesterday, I wouldn't have taken them. And I really wonder, how long does it take to get your food when you don't tip, and it's just a base pay of $2.75. See, these companies will sucker you into delivering it when you're picking up an $8 order. Do you want to earn another $2 for a mile? I say no still, because I know that one is still no tip, and I'm not delivering no tips. I'm just not. Ooh, we are going to the Pointer Sisters. The Pointer Sisters? No, it's the Bump Sisters. I'm giving out too many names for these goddamn things. I can't remember them all. But yeah, these are the Bumper Sisters. I mean, what is the point of this? Oh, today is like a day of just complaining. Oh, I don't know. See, this is like, I shouldn't be out here. But anyway. But I enjoy being out here on a Saturday. I really do. Because there's no traffic, and I don't know where you guys live or what the traffic is like, but it's nuts here. Just crazy. All right, let me go deliver some Chick-fil-A to this fine person who tipped very well. All right. Actually, well, let's see what the tip was. I'll tell you in a second. All right, the tip was $3, but for 2.3 miles. That's a good tip. Anything higher would have been extraordinary, But the other person was 10 miles. You can say, oh, well, they don't know where it's coming from. I don't care. If you're 10 miles away and you live in this town, you know where things are. So that's just a cheap person, that 10 miles, $3. Wow. That person is on so many more levels than that other person. Because he knows where you're coming from, how you got there, and all that stuff. Okay, I've driven 44.7 miles already this morning. I've only been out for an hour and 39 minutes. I've earned $25.50, and I just got a Chick-fil-A for 13.9 miles for $13.75. Sounds like good money, but that's 28 miles round trip. Can't be done. You gotta be, you can't take those, but let's just say, for instance, 13.9 miles, and you're about to go home, and that's 13 miles in your direction of going home. Take it all day if you're going home and not coming back out. But I'm not, so I can't take it. Alright, so I've driven a lot of miles, pretty much, and only made about half the money, not doing well. But I'm kind of glad that's happened, because I want to show you that, you don't want this. You don't want 50 miles and only earn $25. You really got to sit there and wait for your offer. But your acceptances are going to go down and things like that. Don't be afraid of that, because I've had my acceptance on DoorDash down to a 14 and still made $200. But you know why? Because I multi-app. Yes, multi-apping is good. Multi-apping has cut down my hours being out here. I've made maybe not more money, but $5, 2.9 miles. I'm just not going to do that out of principle. Why? I always put distance too far because it's the first one to select, and you get back to making money. I should be going home. So I go home at 12, but you know what? I'm gonna go home at 10. Gonna make $50 and go home and enjoy my day with my family and go blueberry picking. I'm not gonna go blueberry picking, but they are. But that's where we're at. So I'll make a little bit of money because I'm a whore. Janet Rossi and 2R. You got a whore living in your building. Oh, here's the Grub Hub. They're mostly crap offers because they give you the scrapings if you don't have a Panera Bread, 4.2 miles, 777. I like that 777. But you know what? That's 4.2 miles all the way because I am here next to Panera. So I'm going to reject that. Yeah. I rejected it. I don't like Grubhub. Ugh. But I take it because I'm a whore. Because you got a whore. You got a whore living in your building. That's good, fellas. Rest in peace, labor letter. We miss you. My acceptance on DoorDash is down to an 18. That's how bad it is today. Even with Uber, like all the offers are just been really low, or just really far. First Watch, I hate First Watch. I'm not going there. 16 now. I'm down to a 16. It just doesn't seem like a good day to be out here. $3.76 was my last Uber for 8.4 miles. That person's not getting their food. Not for me, at least. So I'm thinking about going home. Oh boy, this is one of those days. But I gotta get $50 at least. $50 at least. Yeah, I'm at $25.50. So this is part of the job that gets like frustrating and boring. You know, it's just not a good day, or not a good morning rather. I mean, it is a Saturday. It should be busy, but I don't know. Long week, people are tired, they just don't want to order. I don't know, they have food at home. I don't know. Oh, here's an Uber. 724, 5.2 miles. I'm going to take that. An Uber. It's not going to go up, but I'm going to take it. All right, let's go to Starbucks. DoorDash is down to a 15% now. When you multi-app like this, you got to pause it. Grubhub I leave open. I'm at a 4% there. Doesn't matter. If I can catch 1-2 a day off of that's great. But that's where we're at. We're going to be at $32.14 after this one, with nearly 60 miles driven. We're doing really good all week, you know, but that's okay. All right, let's go to Starbucks. All right, this one isn't so bad. 2.3 miles, 3 minutes away. $7.24 for Uber. It's not going to go up. Uber shows $8 of the tip. That also includes the base pay. So if you get one that's higher, then it has a possibility of going up. It all depends on the base pay once you get it. But so let's go deliver, and this will put me in more towards Raleigh. So maybe I can pick up some good Ubers over there. Let's see. Just looking for like $40, $50, and then I'm going home. Saturdays and Sundays are kind of like freelance days because it's so nice. Because look at it. There's no cars. 8 o'clock in the morning. This would be jammed up with cars, and I wouldn't be able to do this run. But this is a nice run. Sunday is even better. Woo! I love going out on Sundays. But I only go out for half a day on that day too. So, all right, let's go deliver some Starbucks. Most times the customers and instructors will not give you directions in a business of where exactly to go. And this is what happened to me that day. I had to go up and down a mountain to try to find the customer. It was such a pain in the ass. I'm just looking at this lawn care here. They do pine straw, mulch, seeding, blowing, and much more. Whoa, what kind of services is that? All right, I've driven 60 miles. I've earned $32. It's the end of the week. People are just tired of ordering, I guess. I don't know. I could probably sit out here for 8 hours and make 160. I don't need to, though. So I'm going to stop at the Land of Misfit Offers for a little bit, see if I can't pick up one or two and make around $40, $50 and just pack it in and go home. But that's going to be the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and smash that like button for me. I'll see you in the next video. Alright, see you later. Bye-bye. Thought I'd add some pictures of our blueberry picking adventure that day. Here it is. Enjoy.